Good day. In this video, we will give some overview about the topic engineering communication. The learning objectives of this topic is first, communication skills and presentation of engineering work. Second is the basic steps involved in the solution of engineering problems. Third is written communication. Fourth is oral communication, and lastly, the graphical communication. For the first learning objectives, communication skills, and presentation of engineering works. As an engineer students, we need to develop good written and oral communication skills. Also, we need to learn how to express our thought, present a concept for a product or a service, present an engineering analysis of a problem and its solution, show your findings from an experimental work, communicate design ideas by means of engineering drawings or computer-aided modeling techniques. Also, most engineers are required to write reports that might be lengthy and detailed, contain charts, graphs, and engineering drawings, take the form of a brief memorandum or executive summary. So, why engineer need to have a communication skills and written skills? Because their work is complicated and technical, but not everyone they work with has the same level of technical understanding, making effective communication skills even more vital. In engineering, effective communication is crucial for ensuring that all participants are on the same page. Furthermore, effective writing skills enable engineers to engage their superiors in understanding how they are contributing to the organization. Effective engineering writing enables engineers to productively communicate with other departments, which increases the workflow and the project success. For the examples of written communication categories, first is the homework, second is the weekly progress report, third is the technical reports, and fourth is the lab reports, and lastly is the design project reports.
Basic steps involved in the solution of engineering problem. There are 4 basic steps to analyze an engineering problem. First, define the problem. Second, simplify the problem. Third, perform the solution or analysis. Fourth, verify the solution. Step 1, define the problem. Now, here are the questions to figure out an engineering problem. What is it exactly that we want to analyze? What do you really know about the problem? What are some of the things you know about the problem? What are you looking for? What exactly are you trying to find a solution? Step 2. Simplifying the problem. Now, here are the things to do in step 2. Make appropriate assumption. Understanding the physical laws and the fundamental concepts, as well as where and when to apply them, and their limitations too. Limitation will benefit you greatly in making assumptions and solving the problem. Step 3. Performing the solution or analysis. Apply the physical law and fundamental concepts. Set up the problem in symbolic parametric form. Wait until the very end to substitute for the given values. Step 4. Verifying the result. Before you present your solution or the results, ask the following question. Do the result make sense? What if I change one of the given parameters? How would that change the result? You need to develop the means to check your result by asking yourself the appropriate questions.
Written communication. Written communication involves any type of interaction that makes use of the written word. Communication is a key to any endeavor involving more than one person. Communicating through writing is essential in the modern world and is becoming ever more so as we are participating in what's in now commonly called as information age. In fact, written communication is the most common form of business communication. It is essentially for small own, business owners and managers to develop effective written communication skills and to encourage the same in all employees. The information age has altered the ways in which we communicate and place an increasing emphasis on written versus oral communications. Progress report. A progress report is a document that shows the progress that each team is making towards completing a project. A progress report gives overview to either a supervisor, manager, a team leader, or a college or a client on the following of status of the project, milestones achieved, responsibility of each employee or team member, the issues faced by various team members, and other important factors that affects project of completion. This report is essentially a project managed mechanism to prevent issues before they happen to ensure that the project will be finished on time and the and to keep those involved informed of the project progress. How often progress reports should be submitted will heavily depend on the project scope and complexity. Example, daily, weekly, and monthly. In general, you want your progress reports to provide meaningful insights. Setting a daily report schedule for a long-term project may lead to progress report with surface-level answers. Therefore, you may want to set a reasonable schedule and give a progress report template with standardized questions on project progress and key issues. Giving these issues in advance will encourage your team members to think about their response more thoroughly before handing in the report. Executive summary. An executive summary is the first section of a business plan or proposal that provides a brief overview of the document and contains its main points. In other words, it is a condensed version of a complete business plan or proposal. It is primarily used in the business world, but its application in academia is also possible. In generally, an executive summary is relatively short with an average length of 1 to 4 pages. It should be written in short paragraphs using clear and concise language appropriate for the target audience. One should know well the target audience of the document to convey the message as clearly as possible. In addition, the summary must have a similar structure and flow as the main document. The executive summary must not be confused with an abstract of the document. The abstract is a complementary overview of a larger document that does not provide much value to the reader by itself. On the other hand, the executive summary is a shorter version of a main document and can be read separately because it provides all the key points of the document. Short memo. A short memo is a short message that typically used to communicate official business policies and procedures with a company. Memos are officially meant as a communication to all members of an organization rather than one-on-one personal message. There are many types of memos, but they typically provide as progress report asking someone or a team for something, confirming an agreement between between parties or request input on how to solve a problem. So, how or when you should write a memo? For for the first part, the the purpose of writing a memo is to inform. However, memo can occasionally includes a call to action or a persuasive element. Here's some instance when a memo might be useful, such as informing employees about company policy or progress changes, providing an update on key projects or goals, making an announcement about the company such as employee promotion or new hire, reminding the employees about the task that needs to be complete, making a request of all employees, and communicating a message that employees would refer more than once, such as detailed proposal or recommendation. Memos are also an efficient way to communicate brief but important message to a wide audience. Within the business, this can include product changes, meeting schedules, product changes, and policy additions, summaries of agreement terms, and reminders. Additionally, you can send a memo when you want your audience to print or the save information contained in the message in some way for later reference. Detailed technical report. A technical report can either act as a cherry on top of your project or can ruin the entire doc. Everything depends on how you write and present it. A technical report is a sole medium through which an audience and readers of your project can understand the entire process of your research or experimentation. So, you have to write a report to how you manage to do the research, that steps you followed, even that occurred, taking the reader from the vision, from the process, and then to the conclusion of findings. So the detailed technical reports generally contain the following items such as title, abstract, objectives, theory and analysis, apparatus and experimental procedures, data and results, discussion of the results, conclusions and recommendations, appendix, and lastly, references. So writing a technical report, you must keep in mind who your reader is going to be, whether it is professors, industry professionals, or even customers looking to your buy project. Studying the greater audience enables you to start structuring your report and gives you an idea of the existing knowledge of the reader and how much report you need to put in the report. So, many people tend to put in a fewer efforts in the report than what they did in the actual research, which is only fair.
Step 4. Verifying the result. But before that, what is verifying? Verifying or verified is to establish the truth, accuracy, or reality. To confirm in law by oath. Before you present your solution or the result, ask for the following question. Do the result make sense? The measure of variation makes sense because the data is a numeric, so that spread between the value is meaningful. Number 2. What if I change the given parameters? How would that change the result? A parameter result set contains a single row of a parameter. Several types of data are returned as a parameter set. Number 3. Do you need to develop the means to check your result by asking yourself the appropriate questions? Yes, you need to ask yourself the appropriate question because you need the word tally to verify the result, and you need to check your work before you submit.
Plus, learning objectives. is graphical communication. First, let us know what is graphical communication. Graphic communication is the use of visual materials such as drawing, photos, presentations, and sketches to communicate ideas. Graphic communication refers to any medium that employs visuals to help transmit a message, instruction, or concept. Engineers use drawings to convey their ideas and design information. These drawings provide information such as the shape of a product, its size, type of material used, and assembly steps. For a complicated system made of various parts, the drawings also show how various parts of a product fit together. Now let's talk about the importance of having a good graphical communication in engineering course. Engineers and craftsmen in the engineering profession must be able to convey their thoughts and facts to one another clearly and without ambiguity. It is possible that verbal communication is totally inadequate. Written communication, on the other hand, may be ineffective, long, and tedious in creating a precise mental and physical image of an object in the mind of the readers. Engineering drawings can provide all of the necessary information with the precision and accuracy required. As a result, one of the most important purposes of a drawing is to communicate ideas from the designer to the fabricator. As a result, the ability to understand and produce technical designs and drawings is crucial. That's all.